Hello, Energy Bus Riders. Nikki Spears here, co-founder and chief energy officer of the Energy Bus for Schools Leadership Journey. I am disappointed that I can't be with you guys today, so I thought I would shoot a quick video to talk about rule number 7. Rule number 7 is enthusiasm attracts more passengers. And I know you guys just finished meeting Amy's little friend, the energy vampire, and I can't wait to go back and watch the replay because I was so excited to meet the energy vampire today. But I want you to take a moment, and if you have a mirror with you, I always keep a mirror in my purse, but today I brought my big mirror, and I want you to take a look at yourself in the mirror, just like George had to do in the beginning before he started to apply these rules. He had to take a good look in the mirror at himself, and he had to say, you know what? I am responsible for this life. You know what? I created this life. I am having problems at work because I created those problems. I'm having problems in my marriage because I created those problems. And we saw that when he was able to own those problems or those challenges in his life, that now he was able to move his bus forward. And so now throughout the journey, you see that Joy is providing George with a map, the 10 rules. But it takes a lot of courage for George to go out and apply these rules, just like it takes a lot of courage for you to go out and apply a lot of the rules that we're talking about. And so when we talk about enthusiasm attracting more passengers, how enthusiastic are you? You know, I get teachers and principals who come to me all the time and they'll say, Nikki, these people are just so negative. But when they look, if I gave them a mirror, their energy is also negative, or it's just not exciting. Sometimes we expect people to give us things that we're not willing to give. So if you want to have more enthusiasm and more joy at work, then you need to be willing to go to work and show a smile and some enthusiasm. And I'm not talking about bouncing off the walls. I'm talking about just simple joy, showing them that you are excited about life, that you value that they're there, just showing that simple enthusiasm. So, and with rule number 7, we meet a guy named Jim, and Jim shares with George how he was this guy who was heading up the corporate ladder, but all of a sudden something happened and he crashed. And a lot of us feel like that. A lot of us, things are going well and we think, okay, what can go wrong here? And then all of a sudden things just automatically just shut down and go wrong. Everything that we worked so hard for now seems to be going in the wrong direction. And so Jim shares with George that he thought about ending it all. He thought about ending, and what I took from that was he thought about ending his life. And guys, have you been there where you just felt like, you know what, this is not worth it. It's just too much pain. Well, I have. I've had those moments where it's just so much pain. I don't know how I can go on. And then joy enters our life. And joy is not, this physical person, but joy lives within all of us. And sometimes we have a difficult time tapping into our joy. And so today, when we talk about, enthusiasm attracts more passengers, I want you to be the joy on your journey, but I also want you to be the joy on everybody's journey. So today, everybody is going to be joy, and you're going to be a chief energy officer. Amy, Julie, and I are appointing everybody on our journey to be a chief energy officer. So that means that you need to go into your schools, into your workplaces, into your homes, and you be the type of energy that you want to attract. And so when you read rule number 7, and they talk about enthusiasm, attracting more passengers, well, this is what Jim said to George on page 106. I became a chief energy officer because of her, talking about Joy. And now I have developed a thriving company filled with chief energy officers who use her 10 rules to create success and positive energy every day. And so now that you are a chief energy officer, it is now time for you to go out and recruit other chief energy officers. And we can do that just by the energy that we give out. So make sure you're always taking a look in the mirror and making sure that you're putting out the energy that you want to attract. So now I give it to Julie to take it away. I'll see you guys next time.